Raisi arrived in New York on Monday and is expected to speak Tuesday afternoon. Every year Republic comes disrespect the United States or ally Israel, to tell lies about Iran's appalling human rights records and nuclear weapons ambitions. Distort story. Lisa Daftari said. The Trump administration sanctioned Raisi for his role in the 1988 of 5,000 Iranian political prisoners and the religious regime's 2019 of 1,500 Iranian demonstrators. Daftari, who has written extensively about Iran, stated that allowing him come to U.S. soil legitimizes a man who has a long history of wholesale executions, finances global terrorism, and continues rage against peaceful protesters in Iran until now. Why would the United States allow such heinous crimes be covered up to offer an invitation a man who should be marginalized and condemned? Iran executes the first protester since nationwide women's rights demonstrations began late last week. A group of Republican senators introduced legislation that would force Biden administration to block Raisi from entering the United States ahead of his speech at UN in New York on Tuesday. Sen. Marco Rubio, R-Fla, and Ted Cruz, R. Texas. Raisi is seeking to assassinate Americans. In a press release issued to introduce the bill banning Raisi, Rubio said, Raisi actively supports terrorism and wants to kill American citizens. The United Nations said Raisi should not be allowed into the United States. Our bill will accomplish what the Biden administration does not want to do: ban Raisi from entering the country and protect our national security. The Iranian regime was accused this year of kidnapping Iranian American journalist Masih Alinejad from his home in Brooklyn, New York City, and trying to kill him. Cruz noted if President Biden and his administration were enforcing existing laws in good faith, Raisi would already be barred from entering the United States for the UN General Assembly. Raisi has a record of terrorist activities, including his advocacy for the assassination of President Trump. He is also among those deemed ineligible to enter United States by the State Department because of mass atrocities he committed. However, the Biden administration appears determined to overcome these restrictions. FBI says China and Iran are using new tactics to target critics in the USA. The United States takes seriously its obligations as host country of the UN under UN Headquarters Agreement. At same time, the Biden administration has not and will not waver in protecting and defending all Americans. Spokesperson said, "We have no comment on a bill proposed in the U.S. legislature." The United States also has commitments in terms of 1947 UN Headquarters Agreement, which sets out responsibilities of United States as a host country to UN. Biden administrator made a deal with Iran for prisoner exchange and release of $6 billion. Frozen funds. Asked about UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres' opinion on the mass killings alleged